Despite limited research on the effectiveness of resource room instruction for students with disabilities, many students in Pennsylvania continue to be educated in these segregated settings. We found the same to be holding true in North Penn and really saw the need for greater inclusion of our students with disabilities in the general ed environment. We also noticed over time that our students with disabilities were not performing where we wanted them to on our reading assessments and wanted to see some increased achievement. So during the 2015-2016 school year, we used KTO funds to implement the role of inclusion facilitator at the district level. And the role of that district inclusion facilitator was really to provide some on-site coaching and professional development for both our general education teachers and our special education teachers in the area of including students with disabilities in the general education literacy classroom.
Through professional development, we've really focused on developing a common understanding of not only inclusion, but what inclusive literacy practices look like in the classroom. This includes a pyramid of accommodations and modifications and how those can be implemented in the classroom, and looking at real examples for students and their specific needs. Other professional development focused on technology resources that we can put in place for students in the classroom. So one of the things I developed was the Inclusion Toolkit, which is an online database where we can house meaningful websites, current research, and even examples that teachers are using in their classrooms to meet the needs of their diverse learners. This is organized by grade level and by content so that teachers can see actual examples. So this has been a really powerful tool for teachers to just wrap their brain around what some of these accommodations and modifications look like.
At NAP this year, I've been working collaboratively with the teachers to help them design accommodations and modifications on reading and writing tasks to use both in the classroom and on assessments. We have also been using Google Read and Write to support students in the classroom with their writing. This has helped with students tremendously who struggle to generate ideas and just get their sentence written out clearly on the computer. This school year, we started with Work Together Wednesday, where it was a time for teams to collaborate together, but also times for teams, if they needed additional support from me, to reach out and get that.
Nate is a 10-year-old boy who has Down syndrome, and he has been fully included since he was in kindergarten. Nate's reading has improved every year. I think one of the valuable things about him being included in the English language arts program is that he is exposed to vocabulary words that he may not have been exposed to if he was in a segregated classroom. He's learning those same words, but at his pace. The inclusion facilitator has been an extremely valuable member of Nate's IEP team. She meets every week with his whole team and modifies his curriculum so that he can be fully included. She goes through the list of vocabulary words and identifies the one that are the most important ones for him to be learning that week. She is modifying the grammar so that he's working on the same skills but at his level. I think North Penn School District is leading the way on inclusion. I know from other families that have a child like mine, they aren't seeing their child be included. And the fact that we are seeing great things happen with Nate, he has great friends, he participates in after-school activities, he is a valued member in his community.
So Robert's fully included for all of kindergarten. He's in there for all of English language arts. He does have a personal care assistant who's with him. So she does a wonderful job of incorporating those accommodations. So my role in supporting the teacher looks like meeting with her, and we'll look at what materials they're going to be learning and decide if necessary accommodations or modifications need to be made. And also our personal care assistant is involved in that as well. This inclusion model has been very successful for Robert. He has grown tremendously academically and socially. He's probably one of the happiest students that comes through this building every single day. And that shows us as teachers and also shows his fellow classmates that, everybody can do it and everybody does deserve a chance.